Yo, WFPN, thank you for tuning in for another show with another guest, man. Y'all know the rules here. We talk to movers, shakers, and tastemakers. And this person that we have here sitting with us fits that at every description. Please introduce yourself to our audience and tell them what you do.
I'm Chandra, and I run my own sauce company. I'm a professional chef. I cook on the side, and I'm a kitchen manager.
Hey, we're going to clap it up for Chandra right now.
That was a mouthful.
That's a lot. You said a lot.
I do a lot.
You do a lot. Well, let's start at the beginning. You know, people who do a lot have a beginning, have origins. I want you to talk about, you know, when you started and that moment where you were like, hey, I'm good at this. Like, I can actually make a business of this and take it seriously. I think that's always an interesting moment to hear about people's spark. Talk about yours.
So cooking kind of always ran in my family. My mom always cooked, but then my brother, one of my older brother, he took it on professionally. So I always kind of got inspired to cook, and I've actually rebranded myself like 50,000 times since I started cooking. And then without realizing, I didn't even step foot in a professional kitchen yet. Mm-hmm. So then I started doing that when I was early 20s, 21, 22.
Okay.
And they kept me there open to close. Everyone else went home, and I'm just like, why am I still here?
And they were like, because we see something. That's awesome.
Exactly. And so then I just kept working to prove myself, and it brought me closer to my family and my culture. I didn't really know who I was super well. Yeah. And then I started cooking, and the more I cooked and the more I spent time with my brother, the more me I felt. So yeah, so I just kept doing it.
Absolutely. I had a chef friend one time. He told me, he said, cooking is like alchemy. You learn the kind of chemist that you are when you get in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Is this something that you maybe experienced? You were learning about yourself as you were learning to cook?
Yeah, 100%. It's been really interesting journey as a first generation Asian American. I'm am I Asian enough? Am I American enough? And then I still one of the brands that I had was going more towards Cambodian food, but I realized myself I actually don't eat that much Cambodian food myself. There's some flavors that I really do enjoy, but yeah, I was just cooking it and trying to build off that brand. I'm I actually don't eat that, or I don't even like that much because it's very funky, it's very fermented. Yes. And there's some things that I like and then some things that I don't. So then continuing to rebrand, and I'm just what am I? And I'm I just like to cook. I like to feed people. I like to use Asian flavors. So that's just what I've been building off of.
Absolutely. Over the last year, what would you say has been your greatest accomplishment?
I've had so many great accomplishments this last year.
Okay. We'd love to hear about it.
It's been it's been really great ever since I moved out to Austin. I was running away from some things back at home. I was starting to get recognized, and I'm just I don't know if I'm ready for this. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for people to know me because I still don't know me yet. Mm-hmm. And I'm what better thing to do than to just move across the country where you don't know anybody and
start over
mm-hmm. And you just find yourself. And that was another way that I found myself, was when I moved out here, didn't know anybody, right. Didn't have any connections. And then after I spent a couple years out here, I'm okay, I'm ready to go back home and just tackle these fears that I was scared of.
Absolutely.
So I went back home, started my own pop-up, started doing markets.
Yes. And is this what you were taking to market? The sauce and these menu items, or was it maybe a little less polished?
It wasn't as polished yet. Yeah, gotcha. I was still figuring it out, but I was having a great time doing it. And awesome. And then I had that. I was doing casting calls for different shows. And then that's what landed me the show on Hulu with Buddy Velastro and my brother.
We were definitely going to talk about that. We were definitely going to talk about that. What was it like casting for a show that ended up being on Hulu?
Oh, it was unreal. I felt a lot more confident with my brother by my side because he had already done things like this. But I'm just am I good enough for this? Right. Every new opportunity that comes up, I'm am I good enough? Am I good enough?
Yeah.
And I'm just just do it. Just do your best. And then you'll find out if you're good enough or not. You're not going to know unless you do it.
Absolutely.
So, and apparently I got through the casting, and then we went out there and crushed it, and it was just really fun. It was a really cool experience that I never thought I'd be able to have.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I think that's a great segue to the sauces. Bree, do you want to grab that one? I want you to talk just a little bit about, the name of your sauce, the name and why.
Ooh.
The flavor I'm looking at, it looks like it's some type of maybe sriracha type sauce, maybe?
It's like like bang bang sauce.
Okay. Okay.
So this is what I call the banging sauce.
So good bay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
and is mine more like teriyaki or soy flavored?
So that's goodbye means good rice. Bai means rice and goodbye.
Oh, okay.
So I started going towards rice
that.
seasonings and things you eat with rice, So this is actually a fried rice seasoning soy. So whenever you want to make your own fried rice at home, you just pour that in there with your rice, and then this is what that is right here.
It's funny you say that because on my diet I'd eat rice every day.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
gluten free.
fried rice,
It has char garlic, so it has a wok flavor without having to burn up your kitchen.
Absolutely.
And then just something quick. Everyone loves fried rice, so why not just throw it in a bottle and make it and sell it?
Where can people either online or in person, if they're interested in trying your sauces or any of your products, where can they? Is it the Instagram? Is it running through the Instagram?
Right now it's running through the Instagram. I'm working on the website and figuring out shipping and all that. Which is, there's a lot more to these things than you think.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I'm wondering how, because Austin loves Thai food, right? So I'm wondering how so far are you getting a response from the Austinites regarding your Thai food?
People love it.
They're in love. I bet.
Yeah, I've done collaborations with Roland Smoke Barbecue.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite barbecue places. That's crazy.
I actually have a pop-up with them tonight.
So you've actually worked with Rolling Smoke? Wow,
Yeah.
I love Rolling Smoke.
I worked with them for 3 months right before I moved back, and we did Troubadour, where I did a smoked beef tallow fried rice with a chili munch, and people ate it up.
Sold me. Look, I think the perfect way to in her. Let's do it on screen. She sold me. Which one do you want to try? Bro, you want to try a wing or you want to try the rice?
I want to try the rice.
Yeah.
You take the rice?
Okay.
I'm going to take a wing and we keep it real here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
But also what's great about this sauce is I used it to marinate the wings as well.
So this wing was tossed.
So do you recommend I try it with the sauce? I'm going to do one with and one without.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try a wing, man.
So do you want to talk about these dishes so that everyone knows what we're trying?
Yeah, this is just fried rice, really basic, no meat, but this has that fried rice sauce in there, and then this wing is just air fried rice sauce in there, and then that's the banging sauce. And I made I made the sweet chili with palm sugar, so it has a really light coconutty flavors, tangy, sweet, smoky, and
this is a winner for sure.
We're hard critics.
So I'm just gonna sound off on the sauce because I think when you know what to expect with the wing, but a sauce can really either take it up or down. This is a level upper, man. This is amazing. I like this.
Thank you.
Same, both. With and without the sauce. This is really good.
Thank you.
I can definitely taste the flavors, which is a big thing for me with rice. And the sauce gave it a different type of flavor. But oh gosh, yeah.
Thank you.
You get a hands up in my book.
That sauce also goes well with rice. So
I'm gonna try that on that side too.
It's everything. You can cross utilize everything, which I also love because why not?
I was gonna say, what is your favorite meal to cook right now?
Oh, see, I don't usually like cooking the same meal more than once, to be honest.
Really?
Interesting.
I always.
So you got in the restaurant industry.
I'll do it. But then when it comes to my own time,
Personal cooking. Okay.
I'm always I want to try something new. I got into baking. I started making different focaccias. I did a chili oil focaccia. I did a tom yum focaccia. I still put in those Asian flavors, but I just learning. There's so much in the food industry and cooking.
Absolutely.
That you can never stop learning. So why would I just keep making the same thing?
It's true.
I one question I wanted to ask you as well. When artists come up here, we ask them who their artistical influences are. Do you have any chef influences, or were you just kind of I'm going to try this out?
To be honest, it's my brother.
I knew you were going to say that. Tell us more about this brother.
It's funny. It's funny to hear that because it's cooking is a love language.
It is.
So between family, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's great. He's just he does it on another level that I can't imagine myself being
That's
on.
awesome.
But everything is possible.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But he's very fine dining. He owns his own sauce company and private chefs out in Jersey. But I don't really have a lot of I guess TV idols per se.
That's okay.
It's okay. Hey, brother is reachable. That's awesome.
He sounds super influential.
Your inspiration is actually, touchable. It's actually right there for you. So that's awesome. Remind our audience where they can find you on Instagram, please.
You can find me at Chandra's Food on Instagram or at Eat Goodbye.
And you mentioned that this will be available publicly you have a pop-up coming up sometime soon?
It's tonight.
Tonight. Okay, it's tonight. Okay, got you. Damn. Okay. Well, I tell you what, if you ever do want to come back by to promote a new flavor, anything like that, recap something you did, promote something else that you're tied to, please. We would love to have you. You have this room smelling amazing. I want everyone to clap it up for Chandra, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
WFPN, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our next guest. Yeah.